Hello fellow traders, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will reveal a new trading strategy which has proven to provide very accurate results. We will be using two Tradingview indicators and combine both their signals in order to find a killer entry. As usual, this video will be very educational and rich with instructive information. So make sure to watch the entire video till the end in order to be able to implement this strategy correctly without any difficulties. Before we dive into more details, to encourage us to produce more educational material for free, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them down below in the comment section and we will do our best to answer every single one of them. Let's first see what we will be covering in this video. We'll start with a brief introduction of our trading tools. Then we will go over some technical settings so that our indicators will be working perfectly. After that, we will show you exactly how to implement everything you have learned into your own trade. Let's first start with the trading tools. In this strategy, we will use two indicators. The indicator you see above is called the Super Trend Multi-Time Frame Indicator, and it's known as short and long-term trend. The thin red and green line in the middle is called short-term super trend, and the indicator in the bottom is the squeeze momentum indicator, which shows us the periods where the volatility increases or decreases. These are all the indicators that we will need, so let's see how to configure our setup from the beginning. In the Tradingview platform, we will add our first indicator, which is the Super Trend Multi-Time Frame. Simply type the name of the indicator and select this one. In the input section, change this value to 2.7 and the period to 12. Make the buy signal green and sell signal red, and we are done. The second indicator is the squeeze momentum. Type these letters in the indicators bar SQZOM and select this one. In the second indicator, we won't make any changes, we'll simply work with the default settings. How to trade using this strategy? The first thing to keep in mind is that this strategy works best in the 15 minutes time frame. Now, in the case of a long position, after a signal from the Super Trend Multi-Time Frame indicator, we need to wait for the squeeze momentum indicator to turn green. After that, we enter the trade. And in the case of a short position, after the Super Trend gives its signal, this time the squeeze momentum indicator must be red, and only then we enter our trade. Let's now jump to the chart and try to find some good trades. In the Euro-Canadian chart here, we see a buy signal from the Super Trend Multi-Time Frame indicator. And by looking at the squeeze indicator, we can clearly see that it's green. So we enter a long trade, putting the stop loss at the short-term Super Trend and targeting 2 times our risk. And we can see that we managed to hit our target. Another example here, the Super Trend gave its signal and squeeze momentum too. So we enter this trade, setting our stop loss at the short-term super trend, and as usual, we target 2 times our risk. And again, the market hit our take profit. Let's look for another trade. Over here, there is a signal by the super trend, and also the squeeze indicator is green, which means that it's time to put our buy order with the stop loss at the short-term super trend. And let's target a risk to reward ratio of 2 to 1. After a while, the market goes up slowly and hit our take profit. Let's now try to find some short positions to trade. In the chart, we see a sell signal by the Super Trend Multi-Time Frame, and the squeeze indicator is clearly red. So in this case, we open a short position and we put our stop loss at the short-term super trend with a risk to reward ratio of 2 to 1. And of course, it's a winner. In this second example, the super trend gave its signal, and the squeeze indicator is red. So we enter short, setting our stop loss and take profit as usual. And we can see that it's another successful trade. The last one is a sell signal, confirmed by its squeeze indicator turning red. We open our trade and set our usual stop loss and take profit. After a moment, the market goes down and hits our take profit. Let's now do a quick recap of the rules. In the case of buy signals by the Super Trend Multi-Time Frame indicator, we must look at squeeze indicator. If it's green, then we are allowed to enter the trade. In the case of sell signals by the super trend, we must look at the squeeze indicator again, and this time it must be red. By implementing these basic rules correctly, you will find a lot of winning trades and definitely make a good profit. If you have any questions, feel free to write them down in the comment section. We hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.